So, like I said, I've heard this saying from both sides of my family, my mom's side and my dad's side, as recent as a couple of days ago. And I'm not sure why it's said by both sides. I don't know if it's a way to deflect from talking about me and my sister's pain, or I honestly, for the life of me, cannot figure out why it is always said to me and my sister. I absolutely freaking hate it. It's so fucking annoying. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to play like trauma Olympics here or who has the worst hurt. But at the end of the day, my father has a new wife. You've learned how to live without your wife. And from my mom's side of the family, I understand that you lost a sister, and a sister in a violent way. But you losing your sister in your 30s is very different from me and my sister finding our mother murdered at 8 and 11. And that's exactly what I told my father. And he responded with the same exact BS. I loved your mother. I cry for her every single day. I miss her every day. I was just at your sister's house. She misses your mother so much. She wishes that she could, that it wouldn't have happened. She wants your mother back. And at that point, I saw red, because this is the same woman who, one of the last things I can remember her saying to me before she put me on that bus was, that's why your mother was a crackhead and she ended up dead. Also, like I said, I had the police report. I had my mother's diaries. I knew things about my father, not only my father, but his oldest daughter as well. There were things about both of them in that police report, and they both lied. So my father kept talking and talking and talking and talking until I said, you know that I have the police report in my mother's diaries. And it was dead silent, just like that. Right away, his tears stopped and his attitude changed very quickly. So when I get the strength, I will do a story time about my mother's police report and what we found. I may address some things that she addressed about my father in her diaries. But at this time that I was speaking to my father, I asked him about some things that were in the police report and things that were in the diary. Right away, he said that the police report, that it was not true, that those things, and he couldn't explain that those things were said in the police report, but they weren't true. He then told me that my mother's diary was nothing but a lie, that they had a specialist look at my mother's diary, and they proved, or they couldn't even figure out if my mother had actually wrote it.